Alright, this right here is my 2026 pedalboard entry. So it may seem kind of unusual or weird because most people's boards that they present on YouTube, their yearly entry for a pedalboard setup usually is very massive and has a lot of different expensive looking pedalboards with different colors and lights. But for me, I'm more drawn towards simple setups, more minimalistic style, less is more kind of pedalboard setup. So this is my 2026 rig, and this is actually my number 2 rig. I still have my number 1, which is the IR200 MS3 EV30 combination pedalboard, and that's still my favorite. But this one, I also like this combination of pedals. Only 4 pedals, and I found that that's all I need to get myself through a gig, especially a rock and metal gig. In this video, I just want to talk about why I think smaller boards are better. So aside from the obvious things like it's easier to carry because it's lighter, it doesn't occupy too much space, and it's cheaper because there's only few pedals. One of the main things that I've discovered lately was the peace of mind that it gives to me. You know, just by looking at it, the size of it is just knowing that that's what I'm taking to my gig. It just takes a lot of weight off of my chest. You know, if you're gonna bring this and a guitar, this can easily fit in a gig bag. And if you're only gonna bring that one bag in a gig, you can focus on the rest of the things on that evening of the gig. You can focus more on having a good time. You're not worried about where to put another pedalboard bag because you're carrying 2 because the pedalboard is too big. You're focusing on enjoying the night with your friends and bandmates, drinking beer, and you focus on what you're playing actually. And fewer things can go wrong because there's only fewer pedals. So if by the very small chance that you'll have a faulty patch cable, that's very unlikely to happen. But if it does, then it's easy to troubleshoot. And aside from that, you know, having a small board with a limited amount of space. This is just a 15-inch by 5.5-inch pedal board. Just the right amount of space for 4 pedals. You might think that it's not enough space for all your effects that you need, but actually having a limited space really makes you think and evaluate yourself on what the effects that you really need, and it really helps you to trim down on the effects that you do use 90% of the time. And that's actually one of the reasons why I have the Line 6 HX1, because it's a very useful tool. It has all the effects that you need, from choruses to EQs to additional delays, reverbs, auto wahs, pitch shifters, and it also has a tuner and a looper, so I don't need another tuner pedal. It's already here in the Line 6 HX1. So the pedals that I have here is a wah. I really need a wah. 90% of the solos that I do, I play rock and metal. So 90% of the time when I solo, I use a wah. I'm very heavily influenced by Zakk Wylde. I need a distortion and overdrive pedal, and the OD200 does that job well. And the programmability of it is just amazing. Also the same with the HX1. So the HX1, it takes care of everything else, like I mentioned, choruses, EQs, and delay for the most part. So the last pedal here is just a MIDI controller to control the two pedals. So that's the Pedalbot PBM3. This used to be like a chorus, a boss super chorus, and a delay. So depending on how I feel, I might swap the HX1 and the Pedalbot PBM3 with those two pedals. But right now, I'm just feeling the Line 6 HX1 because of the tuner and the programmability of it overall. So just to demo to you the sounds. So the PBM3 here controls the patch switching for the most part to change different sounds. So the first patch that I have here is a clean sound, just a clean boost with a dimension effect on the HX1. The next patch is an overdrive, just two overdrives. I think that's an X drive in the OD200 and a Timma or a Timmy overdrive in the HX1. And I can choose to stack them or not. So if I want the Timmy on its own. I really like that sound, it's very snappy. But if I do want more gain, I'll just stack the two drives together. And the OD200 has a boost, so I can stack even more drives. So. And I only used 3 sounds in the OD200. So one was a clean boost. The first one, that's a clean boost. Just a Klon Centaur overdrive. The drive is all the way down. The second one is the X drive. And the third one is my main lead distortion, which is a stack drive. And that's my favorite distortion sound in the OD200. And that's paired with a dual delay in the HX1. And the rest foot switches here is just for me to add a modulation, like a chorus. And a flanger. So basically that's it. That's my 2026 rig. It's got everything I need. Only 4 pedals and covers all that range of tone. So it turns out you don't need a lot of gear to get a variety of different tones. So that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching.